Level 1. The legitimate attorney. You passed the bar 6 months ago. Office above a dry cleaner on Federal Street. Broke, hungry, completely clean. You defend court-appointed DUIs for $80 a hearing. Bar fights, petty theft. You file your own paperwork. You have $340 in your account the day a man in a tailored suit walks in. Simple assault, $500. You win. He shakes your hand with both of his. You didn't know his name was in FBI files. You didn't know his suit cost more than your car. You just needed the $500. Nobody knows your name. Legal world. Criminal world. Nobody. Your only protection is your bar card. 3 classmates are already making $180,000 at big firms. You're eating ramen. The dream of justice doesn't pay rent. How do you move up? He sends 5 more clients. Then, a card slips under your office door. The family needs a lawyer on retainer. Level 2, the retained counsel. $5,000 every month, on the first. You tell yourself you're still clean. When one of the boys gets pinched, your phone rings at 2 a.m. You show up to arraignments you weren't even scheduled for. You meet the capo at a restaurant, not your office. He tells you what the verdict needs to look like. You write the brief. It works. Nobody asks how. Defense attorneys don't know verdicts before trials. You do now. Then the capo calls. Not about a case. We need you to make something disappear. This is level 3. Level 3, the document fixer. He didn't ask you to break the law. He asked you to adjust the timeline on a real estate deed. 20 minutes telling yourself it wasn't illegal. Then you did it anyway. You backdate contracts, build shell companies, Sunrise Holdings, Metropolitan Capital. Coach witnesses on what to remember clearly. Deliver sealed documents to a judge's clerk. The envelope comes back. $6,000 cash. Clean paper, they call it. Retainer is $15,000 a month. $240,000 a year. $80,000 cash on a house. Savings, you told the bank. Your name is in one federal footnote, not a target. Yet. You start drinking scotch after you file something wrong. 1 glass, then 2. Attorney-client privilege protects everything they tell you. What it doesn't protect is what you do with it. The problem is no longer a document. It's $2 million in cash, wrapped in plastic, in a storage unit. Clean it in 90 days. Level 4, the money architect. $47,000 increments through escrow below the federal reporting threshold. 6 fake settlements. John Doe versus Sunrise Holdings, closed for $380,000. Nobody questions it. Your cut, 4% per cycle. 4 cycles a year, $500,000 total. You know about 3 murders, not from confessions, from the documents. Property transfers after a man disappears. Estate filings for someone who died of natural causes at 34. You never touched a gun. Your signature made it possible. In the eyes of the law, that's the same thing. Then the boss calls. Not the capo, the boss. I don't trust anyone else in that room. This is level 5. Level 5, the consigliere's right hand. Espresso. 5 men. You open your briefcase like it's a board meeting. Negotiate with a corrupt ADA $40,000 per case reduction. $690,000 a year. $1.2 million sitting in Cayman. The consigliere asks once, over espresso, if someone needed to disappear, how long before they're declared dead? 7 years. Unless there's a body. 3 weeks later, a man doesn't show up to his own trial. You already know why. You are the most dangerous man in the room. Not because of a gun, because of that briefcase. There is no moving up. There is only deeper. This is level 6. Level 6, the keeper of all secrets. You have a filing cabinet in a storage unit no one knows about. In it, the deed to a house where 3 bodies are buried. Wire transfers connecting the boss to a sitting U.S. senator. A signed confession from a man who died in prison 6 years ago. Insurance. That's what you call it. $2.4 million a year. $4.7 million offshore. The organization is hot federal heat for months. You check the rear view every time you leave the office. Your son asks why you never come to his games. You tell him, work. The truth? Showing up on a routine, on a schedule, is how people get killed. You've started carrying a gun. Lawyers don't carry guns. Every man in that organization has one secret that could destroy him. You have all of them. That's not power. That's a target on your back that never comes off. Then, Tuesday morning, 14 missed calls. The boss, the underboss, unknown numbers. The feds have moved. This is level 7. Level 7, the crisis. Tuesday, you're about to find out exactly how fast they feed you to the wolves. 7:14 a.m., 14 missed calls, parking garage. You sit for 4 minutes. You already know. 7:31 a.m., 2 FBI agents, grand jury subpoena. Your name? Subject. Not witness, not target, yet. 11:45 a.m., 11 members arrested in pre-dawn raids. 3 captains, the Consigliere. Your name not mentioned publicly. Not yet. 2:30 p.m. Grand jury running 14 months. Wire intercepts. Someone flipped. The canary? You trained him. Taught him how to keep documents. You built your own indictment. Page by page. Year by year. 4 p.m. The filing cabinet. 2 choices. Destroy everything 20 years for tampering, or keep it as leverage, your insurance, or your rope. 6:17 p.m. Unknown number. The boss says you have 48 hours. After that, decisions get made for you. In 72 hours, you make the most important decision of your life. No matter which choice, you lose something you can never get back. You go dark. License suspended. You stop being a lawyer. This is level 8. Level 8, the ghost counselor. No license, no office, no rank. But the boss calls you before anyone else. You operate through cutouts, 3 layers of intermediaries, never direct contact. Burner phones, code words. The package means the indictment. The friend means the cooperating witness. You coordinate who takes plea deals and who goes to trial. License suspended. Name in federal documents. You are on paper. But you are still the most dangerous mind this organization has. $500,000 a year in crypto, 1-bedroom apartment, a name that isn't yours, gun in the nightstand. Your wife divorced you 3 weeks after the subpoena. Your son is 14. He Googled your name. He hasn't spoken to you since. You spent 15 years making sure no one could touch them. Now you're the one nobody can find. The difference is, they chose this. You just kept saying yes. Then, the RICO verdict. Guilty on all counts. Boss, 40 years. Underboss, 35. Consigliere, 28. You are the last one standing. The last one who knows everything. This is level 9. Level 9, the point of no return. The men you protected for 15 years are in federal prisons across 6 states. You, the one who never pulled a trigger, never held product, never took an oath. You are the last piece the government hasn't locked down. $4.2 million in crypto and overseas accounts. A sealed indictment with your name sits in a federal courthouse. 9 men are dead, whose deaths your documents made possible. You haven't used your real name in 11 months. You don't know if the man at the coffee shop is FBI, family, or just a man drinking coffee. You will never know again. You started with $340 in your checking account, a $500 DUI case, a man in a tailored suit who shook your hand with both of his. You didn't ask questions. You just needed the $500. 3 doors remain. The feds unseal the indictment. You're arrested at a gas station in Phoenix under your second identity. You cooperate. 8 years, minimum security. You serve 6. You come out at 54 with nothing. Your real name makes the news one last time. Or one of the boss's sons finds the apartment first. They're professional about it. Police find a man with no ID, no record matching any database. Nobody files a missing persons report for 11 days. Or the Miami identity holds. You move the $4.2 million, burn every connection, and surface 3 years later in a country with no extradition treaty. You read about the boss dying in prison at 71. You close the laptop. You order another coffee. You never go back. You started as a lawyer, clean hands, bar card, $340 in the bank, and a dream about justice. Somewhere between the first $500 and the last $4 million, you stopped being a lawyer and became the thing you used to defend people against. The feds catch you, the family finds you, or you run until your legs give out. You opened the first door yourself the day you didn't ask questions about the man in the tailored suit. This is the life you chose.